Hi, I'm Rani, and right now I'm with Rakhi Bose, who is the assistant editor of Outlook. She has been awarded the Jury Appreciation Citation for the 14th Laadli Media and Advertising Awards for Gender Sensitivity for her story that brought to light the situation of Palestinian women in a time when Indian media was barely covering Israel's war on Gaza. So, Rakhi, can you tell us a little bit about the story?
So I would like to thank Population First Foundation for actually considering our work for the award, and it actually gives us an opportunity to talk about the coverage Outlook has been doing of Palestine and Israel's war on Gaza, which is almost about to complete a year now. So basically, the story was about how women and children in Palestine are being affected by the war, and we did it right in the beginning of the conflict, which started in October last year. And I think the story was done by us in November, and it was done remotely. Um, because and at a time when there was barely any access to Gaza and to Palestinians. It's not just this story. We actually did a number of covers on Palestine. One was this. This is the anniversary issue that we did, in which we kind of looked at testimonials from Gazans and Palestinians. Um, the war has been going on for nearly a year now, and it has claimed around 40,000 lives, estimated 40,000 lives, and around 2 million Gazans are also displaced by this war. We had tried to, I mean, my story and also the rest of the coverage that we did at Outlook, we tried to highlight the human cost of this war and the voices of the people who are actually impacted by ongoing, never-ending wars like the one this is turning out to be.
Mhm. And what was the biggest challenge in covering a war that is happening so far away?
Mainly, actually, due to the communication blockades and the internet blackouts that have been happening in Gaza since the beginning of the war, I think the main issue that we faced was to reach out to the people and to connect with sources and in fact, we could only rely on social media to kind of find some of the voices that were
Yeah.
in Gaza, and we did we found a lot of brave women like Zainab Al-Ghunaimi, who's an elderly women's rights activist, and she has been in Gaza from the beginning of this war, and she's still there. She's still surviving, and she uses Instagram to, kind of inform the world every day about how life under siege has been for nearly 300 days now. So yeah, I think the biggest challenges was probably to kind of connect with the people
Yeah.
remotely, especially when there have also been shadow bans, etc., on internet
Yeah.
and on social media platforms. Then also again another issue was to kind of stay in touch with them once you find them, because a lot of times we found that our sources disappeared, and we hoped to hear from them again, but in many cases they didn't get back to us, and we don't know where they are anymore. But we have tried to continue our coverage of Palestine, and not just Palestine. Through this issue, which was called We Bear Witness, and also through another issue which was called Trapped, we actually tried to highlight the fact that the war in Palestine is not happening elsewhere. It's not happening in some obscure dimension. It's happening right here. And it's not just Palestine. There are several never-ending wars that have continued across the world. Ukraine and Russia has been, kind of fighting for nearly
Yeah.
3 years now. There has been a constant conflict in Myanmar, which is our neighbor. In our very own state of Manipur, the conflict between an ethnic clash has been going on for nearly a year now. We wanted to highlight that these wars are not just, mere numbers, or not just mere political occurrences, that they have an actual human cost, and it's usually women and children who actually suffer the most. Um, it's great that we have been recognized for the work that we've been doing, and we hope to continue covering such conflicts in the future so that we can continue to take these voices out to the public.
Yes. Thank you so much, Rakhi, for speaking with us.